What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel for How to Love a Battered Woman. My name is Nia Renee, and we're back. All right, so I already foreshadowed it. I told you guys that I was going to do a story time about the time that my birth mother set me up to have me kidnapped. So I got me a cup of coffee. Y'all see what it says? A black woman is speaking. Listen and learn, honey. Anyway, so we about to get into it. We're going to talk about it. You know, it was a very traumatic event for me at the time. I believe I was 15 years old and just turned 15. I think it was like July. So my birthday's in April. So I had just turned 15 years old and got crazy. So I hope y'all are prepared. I'm going to give a little bit of a trigger warning just in case. I'm going to give a trigger warning to anybody that is watching. So just be prepared for that. But we about to get into it. But first, you know, we gotta... All right, so I got to set the scene for you guys. I was 15 years old at the time. I was a 3-sport athlete. I was playing volleyball, basketball, and track. You know what I'm saying? I had just finished my freshman year in high school. And I told you guys my birth mother and I have always had a very relationship with each other. And so this just got to the height of it where she just got crazy. Like she legitimately, I feel like she literally lost her mind. Like homegirl lost her mind. Like I was a 3-sport athlete. I had just finished my freshman year in high school where I literally just ran at the state track meet varsity as a freshman at the state track meet in 3 events. Holla at me, you know what I'm saying? My fellow athletes out there. And so summer sports was a really big thing. You know what I'm saying? Summer sports were big. So I was in volleyball camp. Volleyball was getting ready to start up again, and I was playing basketball. So I was doing 2 sports. Like I had basketball practice that same morning, and then I had like a volleyball practice that morning or something like that. I was playing 2 sports. And so I'm just sitting there chilling, minding my own business at the house. And we lived in Denver, Colorado, which is right by the Denver International Airport. And my father worked in Aurora, Colorado, like deep into Aurora, Colorado. And this is important because my father worked like 45 minutes away. So remember this, write this down, jot that down. And remember that my father worked 45 minutes away from where we lived. Now, the summertime was when, you know, my father went to work. My birth mother wasn't working in the summertime because she was a school teacher. And so she was off for the summer. And honestly, the summertime was really when I would get abused a lot by her because my father wasn't there to protect me. And so this is where things get a little bit twisted, right? So my birth mom worked in the school district that I went to school at. My father was a probation officer in the school district that I went to school in. My uncle, another important person in this story, worked at the high school that I went to. He was my health coach and he was the men's track coach, which means he also assisted in helping us, the women's side, for track. All of those things are very, very, very important. So it was like 8 o'clock in the morning and I had just gotten home from a practice. I don't remember which practice, but all I was wearing, because I was a big tomboy, so all I really wore was a sports bra, basketball shorts. And I think I might have had some socks on. I don't really think I had socks on either. But again, take notes because this is all important part of the story. So it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and my birth mom is blowing up my phone. Like she's calling me. She's calling me. She won't stop calling me. And I finally answer the phone and she's like, get up, get dressed. Stop being lazy. Come over to your uncle's house and we're going to work out. We're going to power lift in the basement. And I'm trying to tell her, So I just remember trying to tell her like, listen, I just got home from a practice. I have a basketball game tonight at 10 o'clock at night and I don't want to work out. I'm exhausted. I've already been doing the damn thing. Pretty much is what I was trying to tell her. And she wasn't having it. Like she had an attitude. She was yelling at me. She called me lazy.
I'm just gonna get on this one. How am I lazy when I'm a 3-sport athlete? I just had 2 practices in 24 hours after, you know, finishing my freshman year in high school where I was JV and varsity for most of my sports, and I went to the state track meet, and I was continuously working out 24/7, and it was the summer, and your body needs a break, but I was still working out.
Anyway, let me collect myself. So I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, listen, I'm not about to do this with her. I don't want to do this with her today. She's getting on my case. She won't leave me alone. And I just want to relax. Like, I'm just trying to rest. I have a basketball game tonight because he was a coach. Like, my father was helping at that time. He had just became a coach. So he was helping to coach. And so, of course, he's going to be there. And he films everything. My father is my biggest fan. So he's about to be in the stand screaming and yelling, acting crazy. Y'all see another bald-headed man in the stand that look like me, but just the male version? That's my father. Yeah, so I called him, and she called, y'all, when I tell y'all she called me tripping. She called me and she was like, you always want to tell your dad everything. You always trying to snitch to me, to your father about me. And what we're not about to do is that. And when I get home, it's going to be me and you. Because I didn't want to work out. Because I didn't want to go work out more when I had a basketball game at 10 o'clock at night. I was like, I don't know. I called my dad. I called him again and said, hey, she just called me. She's threatening me. She said, like, when she gets home, she wants to see me like it's me and her. And, like, Dad, if she puts her hands on me, it's going to be a problem at this point because, like, she's just being crazy. She's acting ridiculous. And he was like, just play it cool. Just be calm. Stay collected. Like, it's going to be fine. Just let me know what happens. And so I could hear the garage door opening. You could hear when people came home in that house. Like, you could always hear the garage door opening. So I was like, all right, she's here. Y'all, when I tell you the way this lady addressed me when she opened the door, she walks in and she said, Nia Renee, get your ass down the stairs right now. I want to see you because you always trying to come at me and you always snitching on me to your damn daddy. She wanted all the smoke that day, I guess. I don't really know, y'all. I don't really know. I wish I knew why. I don't know. I don't have answers. Anyway, so I was like, all right. So I went downstairs again. Like I said, I was in sports bra, basketball shorts. Nothing else. It was just me and my cell phone. Important. Remember that. So I get downstairs and we had like bar stools and because we had like a higher bar top island. It was pretty dope. So I go and sit in one of those and she is in the kitchen cleaning up, slamming stuff. And she's just going off on me. And she's like, I'm sick of your shit. I can't believe that you always want to call your father. You know me and your father got beef. We always have issues. And you always want to call him and start some stuff. We not happy because of you. She was just losing her mind. And I was just like, you know what? Cool. I was just sitting there chilling, vibing, whatever. But what got me was when she called me lazy. She was like, and yo lazy ass don't. And I said, excuse me, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. I've proven to be not lazy, considering the fact that, and I just laid out like my credentials about what just happened, everything that I just did my freshman year on top of the fact that I'm currently playing 2 sports. And she was like, shut your ass up. You're not about to interrupt me while I'm talking to you. And I was like, no, you're not going to call me lazy. Like, that's disrespectful. Like, you're not going to call me lazy. Like, that's disrespectful. Child, did that piss her off? Honey. She walks over to me and she goes, shut your ass up, and tried to backhand me. And I blocked it, but she pushed me out of the chair. Like, the bar, my feet off the ground, pushed me off the chair. And I said, you're not going to put your hands on me. Like, don't put your hands on me. You're not going to put your hands on me. And she was like, I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. And she swings at me and I grab both of her hands. So I have both her hands like this. And I'm holding, and I was like, stop, get your hands off of me. Like, you're not about to put your hands on me And as she's doing that, I let go of her hand and she hit herself in the lip. Again, very important part of the story. She hit herself in the lip and I was like, I'm not doing this. And I was like, I'm going to just dip. So I left. I'm trying to leave the house. Again, I've got a sports bra on. I've got basketball shorts on. And I'm trying to leave the house. And I get to the garage. I open the garage door. She comes behind me. And she claws the back of my head. Digs her nails into the back of my neck. Pulls my hair and pulls me back. If I didn't have my brain surgery scar, you guys could see the scar on the back of my neck. She left a scar on the back of my neck. She was like, get your ass back in this house right goddamn now. And I was like, no, get off of me. So I pushed her off of me. And she's parked in the garage where it's just her car. It was a 3-car garage. So it was her car, no car, and then whatever is on the other side of the garage. And I sprinted around her car and she's chasing me. And I'm out on the phone with my dad. I said, she just put her hands on me and I'm not doing it. She just put her hands on me. I'm walking down the street in a sports bra and basketball shorts. No shoes, no socks, nothing. A blue sports bra and red and white basketball shorts. I will never forget that. And as I'm walking down the street, I'm on the phone with my dad and he was like, all right, just keep going. Just keep walking. Let me know where you're going. I'm on the way. 45 minutes away. I'm on the way. And I see this group of men, like this group of Jehovah's Witnesses. It was a group of men. And they came up to me and they were like, are you okay? Can we help you? Are you okay? Because I'm crying. I'm bawling. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm bawling my eyes out on the phone. My dad was like, no, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm okay. And I walked around the corner and I stopped because there was like a bunch of cars just parked around on the corner house. And I stopped right there. There was a group of old ladies, like a group of older women, Jehovah's Witnesses women. And they were there and they had their Bibles and some of them had umbrellas. That's an important part of the story, but we're going to have to end it here. Wait for part 2 because it only gets worse from here.